Hello Darren, thank you for joining me. Can you tell me a bit about yourself and your role in Sika?
Yes, I've been with Sika now since 2023 when they acquired AIMMS SC, but prior to that I have 35 years process chemical experience. I'm part of the global supply chain team in Sika, and my role is predominantly supply chain optimization with an emphasis on network design and network solutions.
Can you give me a personal view of what you think the most important issues facing the supply chain industry are today?
I would say the supply chains currently, we're obviously facing unprecedented levels of volatility and uncertainty. We see the environment around us changing and changing rapidly. We've seen the effects of the pandemic in the last few years. We've seen the recent effects of things like the Red Sea crisis and the ongoing conflicts around the world. And now, of course, we have the imposition of new tariffs coming out of the US. All of those variables need a supply chain to be responsive so we can make fast and timely decisions. And tools such as Navigator obviously help there. If we've preempted the scenarios, if we have it in the drawer ready to pull out, we can react to it much more quickly than reacting from scratch.
So what were your process and criteria for choosing a network design application?
We considered many factors, obviously the functionality in terms of greenfield, brownfield network optimization and inventory optimization, but also issues such as scalability, IT interface, the future roadmap. All of those were really useful parts of the functionality that we felt were going to be valuable to Sika.
Do you think having this capability in Sika has changed decision-making in the organisation in any way?
The way we use Navigator is to help make recommendations to the business, to analyse, to bring transparency in a fact-based visualisation, a fact-based model, and based on that, to present scenarios and recommendations through where we can make more informed, transparent decisions rather than gut instincts.
So how's it been your experience of using SC Navigator?
For me, the onboarding for myself was done through the e-learning, which is really good to give you the basic fundamental insights. The great support that I've had from yourself and Aditya and the team here, and learning how to build the data, how to group data, and of course using the results and the output in a way that's meaningful to the business leadership.
How did SC Navigator help you solve the challenges about footprint optimization?
I'll give you an example of a recent project, it was last year, where we had an opportunity to help Japan. So with the Japan model, we had a network of over 50 warehouses supporting the domestic market. Through Navigator, we analysed the footprint, we analysed the customer demands, and we've optimised the ideal footprint down to 7 distribution centres. We brought the product portfolio closer to the customer. We've managed to reduce the drive time to the customer from what would have been historically demonstrated 20+ hours down to a maximum of 3 hours. We've also optimising the internal transportation and warehouse handling costs. And across both of those, the internal network and the supply to the customers, we've saved approximately 20% of those variable costs associated with transport and handling.
How often do you use the tool?
I'm using the tool almost on a daily basis. We've got many projects ongoing and in the pipeline, and there's certainly no lack of demand for the Navigator application.
Is there anything else you'd like to explore in future?
With incoming new visualizations, with the embedded Power BI that's recently been launched, I think that would be a huge step forward to bring the ability to take the data from Navigator and put it into a format that's presentable for senior leadership, where we can actually have control of the design and structure of that as well. It's certainly a functionality we're looking forward to.
Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.